What's this? Thank you for buying Star Wars Battlefront. In order to enhance and protect your online experience. Protect, yeah, okay. Please take a few minutes to create a new account or link an existing one. Okay. An EA account is required to access online features. Please enter the email address associated with your EA account or register for a new EA account. What? What's the point of this? I don't want to do that. Just let me play the game. Come on, EA. Oh my god. Oh god, this is worse than the online passes. Star Wars Battlefront 2015 is a reboot of the classic series start back in 2004. It's been a long time since the last Battlefront game. But unfortunately, Star Wars Battlefront 2015 just doesn't live up to its full potential. And the game just holds itself back too much for its own good. And the game's $50 season pass definitely doesn't help either. But with that being said, let's talk about the positives before we get to the negatives. The game runs at 60 FPS, which is always nice. It's nice that it's starting to become standard for games to run at 60 FPS, even though I think it should have became standard last generation, but better late than never. And also, the game has a decent amount of multiplayer modes. Most of them you've seen before, but some of them definitely stand out. And also the game brings back split screen, which is always nice, and definitely lacking in too many games today. And also the game looks good, but you know what, that just isn't enough for me. There's a lot of good looking games today. And that's just what brings down this game for me. There just isn't enough there to warrant its full retail price. At least for most people, and definitely not for me. And the game's $50 season pass is definitely an extra insult to injury. It's just, so overpriced and definitely not worth it. It's easily some of the most overpriced DLC I've seen in a while. And there's nothing special about the season pass either. There's definitely better season passes out there that you can get for less that offer more. And with that money, you might as well just buy another game, or better yet, if you really want to play more Battlefront, go buy all of the previous Battlefront games, and you'll still have some change left over. And the game focuses on multiplayer, so it won't take you long to see everything this game has to offer. The game does have some single-player modes, but they really aren't anything to write home about. You got training, battle, and survival. Training as well, just training missions, but they actually are kind of fun and do show some of the game's potential. And battle is just you fighting waves of enemies and picking up coins, which is as exciting as it sounds. And survival is pretty much the same as battle, except you're fighting more waves of enemies. And it's more challenging and time consuming, and you're not just picking up coins. And, if you're not into multiplayer, there really isn't much reason for you to pick up Battlefront. Like I said, it focuses on multiplayer. And because of that, I don't think this game will age very well, since EA has a history of not keeping their servers up. So, it's a real shame because, like I said, the game had a lot of potential. It just doesn't live up to it. And it just holds itself back too much for its own good. I mean, if they focused more on, making, a great game instead of just trying to shove the $50 season pass down your throat, Battlefront could have been one of the best games of the year, but, it is what it is. And, Battlefront to me just ends up being another lackluster reboot that definitely could have been better. Who knows, maybe the sequel will be better, but for now, Star Wars Battlefront is average at best. And what is there still is room for improvement. Like the AI, for example, is not very good. I mean, the AI is definitely pretty basic, and I would even go as far as to say the AI is not much better than the previous Battlefront games. The AI will often run past you, or they will just stand there and shoot you. Like I said, the AI is pretty basic and definitely has room for improvement. So hopefully if they do make a sequel, they definitely, improve that. But, You know, like I said, there just isn't enough there to warrant its full retail price, and it won't take you long to see everything this game has to offer. So if you really want to play this game, I'd say give it a rent, borrow it from a friend, or wait until the price drops significantly, or until they release the complete edition of this game. But for now, I give Star Wars Battlefront a 5 out of 10. The game's average at best, and to be honest, this game wasn't made for the fans. I mean, if this game was made for Battlefront fans, they would have called the game Battlefront 3, and they would have brought back basic features like instant action and galactic conquest. So, hopefully they get it right with the sequel, but for now, Star Wars Battlefront is average at best.